Imagine waking up in the morning, placing your hand on your chest, and feeling that familiar heaviness, that quiet worry that something inside your body isn't as stable as it used to be. For many people over 60, this feeling is a daily visitor. Not dramatic, not alarming, just present. A small thump, a little pressure, a whisper of fear that you try to ignore. High blood pressure rarely screams. It doesn't warn you with sharp pain. It doesn't demand attention the way other conditions do. Instead, it quietly creeps in, tightening its grip inch by inch. And for thousands of seniors around the world, that creeping pressure becomes a constant companion, one that steals energy, peace of mind, and confidence in their own body. But what if something as simple as adding one specific food to your breakfast each morning could help lower your blood pressure naturally? What if relief didn't require stronger medication, complicated routines, or expensive supplements, but a simple choice at the very start of your day? That's the journey we're beginning right now. This video is not about quick fixes or magical cures. It's about understanding how your body changes with age, how blood pressure behaves after 60, and how small, gentle adjustments, especially in the morning, can reshape your health from the inside out. For many seniors, blood pressure becomes an unpredictable part of life. One morning it's normal, the next morning it's higher, and some days it spikes for no clear reason at all. You may feel dizzy when standing, tired without explanation, or strangely anxious even when nothing is wrong. And the worst part is the fear of complications like heart disease, stroke, or kidney trouble. But here's the truth, your body isn't giving up. It's simply asking for help in quieter ways. The years after 60 bring beautiful wisdom, maturity, and perspective, but they also bring biological changes. Blood vessels stiffen, arteries narrow, and hormones that once kept pressure stable no longer work as efficiently. And every single morning, your blood pressure naturally rises, a biological rhythm known as the morning surge. For younger people, this surge is harmless, but for seniors, it can be risky. That's why breakfast matters so deeply. The first meal of the day isn't just about energy. It's about resetting your internal pressure system. Those cardiovascular researchers and dietitians have spent years trying to understand how morning choices affect older adults. And again, one discovery keeps appearing. A specific type of food consumed in the morning can significantly calm this pressure, surge, and support more stable blood flow throughout the day. Before we reveal the food, it's important to understand the enemy, not to create fear, but to create clarity. Many seniors don't realize how many of their daily frustrations come from elevated blood pressure. Feeling tired even after a full night's sleep, random headaches ringing in the ears, mild chest discomfort, shortness of breath, even during gentle movement, forgetfulness or mental fog, anxiety that seems to come out of nowhere, a pounding sensation in the neck or head, swelling in the feet or ankle. These symptoms often don't feel serious, which is why they get underestimated, but they are signs that your body is working harder than it should, signs that circulation is struggling, signs that pressure inside the arteries is rising quietly. Then later in life, the margin for error becomes smaller. But here's the good news, your body still responds beautifully to the right support. Seniors can improve blood pressure just as effectively, sometimes more effectively, than younger adults when they make consistent, gentle lifestyle adjustments. And one of the most powerful adjustments begins right at the breakfast table. Before we get into the solution, let's talk briefly about what causes high blood pressure after 60. Understanding the why makes the what to do so much easier. As we age, 3 major changes occur. Arteries, loss elasticity. What once stretched and bounced back now feels stiff and tight. This naturally raises pressure. The kidneys become less efficient at balancing minerals. Sodium and fluid regulation becomes more difficult, which increases blood volume. Hormones that regulate blood pressure decline. Specifically, hormones that keep vessels relaxed decrease, especially in older women after menopause. Combine these with years of stress, dietary patterns, genetics, or medications, and pressure becomes harder to control. But even with all these factors, the body remains adaptable. And breakfast, the first signal you give your body each day, shapes your blood pressure patterns more than you may realize now. Imagine starting your day with something that gently opens the blood vessels, improves circulation, calms inflammation, and begins balancing pressure before the morning surge takes effect. Imagine going about your day feeling lighter, clearer, and more stable. That's what we're going to explore in the next part. For decades, doctors advise seniors to watch their salt, take their medication on time, or exercise more. While these are all helpful, new research shows something surprising. The first meal of the day has more influence on blood pressure than most people realize, especially after age 60. That morning surge we mentioned earlier isn't random. Here's what happens inside your body from the moment you wake up. Cortisol rises, blood vessels tighten, heart rate increases, fluid shifts from your legs back into circulation. Blood pressure increases by 10 to 20% within the first 2 hours of waking. For younger people, this rise is manageable. For older adults, it can be problematic. But here's where things get interesting. What you eat at breakfast determines whether that morning surge becomes harmful or harmless. If breakfast includes foods high in sugar, refined flour, or sodium, the surge becomes stronger. Blood pressure stays elevated throughout the morning and sometimes the entire afternoon. Many seniors unknowingly worsen their numbers simply by choosing white bread, sugary cereal, processed cheese, white bagels, store-bought pastries, instant noodles, or salty leftovers. Fruit juice, something many believe is healthy, can spike insulin dramatically, raising blood pressure, but breakfast can also do the opposite. Certain foods signal your arteries to relax. Certain nutrients improve blood flow. Certain minerals help push out excess sodium. Certain plant compounds calm inflammation that stiffens arteries. This is why cardiovascular experts emphasize a targeted approach. Fix your first meal, and your blood pressure follows. And here's more good news. The food that supports this process is not exotic. It's not expensive. You don't need a supplement, powder, or complicated recipe. You simply need one natural, powerful ingredient added to the breakfast you already eat. Before we name it, let's discuss the internal mechanisms, the why, behind the solution. In simple language, 3 key systems regulate blood pressure. 1. Your blood vessels smooth. Muscles in the vessel walls tighten or loosen based on signals from your nervous system and hormones. With age, these muscles stiffen. 2. Your kidneys, they control fluid balance and sodium levels. When they struggle, fluid retention increases, raising pressure. 3. Your nervous system stress signals increase when your body senses imbalance. Overactive stress responses raise pressure dramatically. The breakfast food we will reveal directly affects all 3 systems. It relaxes vessel walls, it reduces oxidative stress, it helps kidneys release excess sodium, it improves nitric oxide in the blood, it supports smoother circulation in the morning, and, when consumed during breakfast specifically, it aligns with your hormonal rhythm, making its effects even stronger. Many seniors describe a noticeable difference within just a few days. Less morning pressure, calmer heartbeat, reduced dizziness when standing, less tension in the neck or shoulders. More energy before noon. This isn't magic, it's alignment with biology. And now, you're ready for the reveal. The breakfast food that helps lower blood pressure naturally. Here it is. Add potassium-rich foods to your breakfast. Specifically bananas. Yes. Something as simple and gentle as a banana with breakfast can help lower blood pressure naturally, especially for people over 60. Why potassium? Because potassium is the mineral your blood vessels love most. It works like a natural pressure balancer inside your body. Potassium helps your kidneys eliminate excess sodium, one of the biggest contributors to high blood pressure. It also helps blood vessels relax and improves the body's nitric oxide response, which enhances circulation. Here's why bananas work so well for seniors. 1. They provide steady, calming energy. No sugar spikes, no insulin surges, no pressure jump. 2. They deliver heart-healthy potassium in a gentle way. 1 banana gives about 450 mg, the perfect amount for a morning boost without overwhelming the system. 3. They reduce morning fluid retention. This is especially helpful for swelling in the feet or ankles, for they support smooth muscle relaxation in arteries. This relaxation effect leads to better blood flow and more stable pressure. 5. They're easy to chew, easy to digest, and safe. No complicated prep, no cooking, no choking risk, just simple nutrition. For seniors who struggle with fatigue, dizziness, or nighttime blood pressure spikes, this morning boost of potassium helps balance the entire day. And the beauty of bananas is that they're versatile. Slice them into oatmeal, pair them with Greek yogurt, add them to a small bowl of chia pudding, eat them alongside eggs, blend them into a low-sugar smoothie. The goal isn't to replace your breakfast, it's to add this one thing to your morning routine. You might wonder why bananas instead of supplements. Because whole foods deliver potassium slowly and safely. Supplements can overwhelm the kidneys, especially in older adults or those taking blood pressure medication. But bananas work gently, cooperatively, and naturally. Other potassium-rich foods can help too, such as avocados, oranges, and cooked spinach, but bananas are the safest and most breakfast-friendly for seniors. How to apply this in daily life, plus the uplifting conclusion: adding a banana is just the beginning. Here's how seniors can fully support healthy morning blood pressure. 1. Drink water before eating. Dehydration thickens the blood and increases pressure. A small glass of room temperature water in the morning can make a significant difference. 2. Add a protein source to stabilize blood sugar. Yogurt, nuts, or cottage cheese pair beautifully with bananas and prevent blood sugar dips. 3. Reduce sodium. During breakfast, avoid processed cheese, salted butter, and packaged pastries. Your morning meal should help your pressure go down, not up. 4. Move gently for 5 to 10 minutes. Light stretching or a slow walk increases circulation and relaxes arteries. 5. Stay consistent. Your body responds to patterns. A banana once a week won't change much, but daily consistency will. Now, let's bring this journey full circle. Remember that feeling we talked about in the beginning? That quiet pressure on the chest, that morning heaviness, that whisper of worry that today might not be your best day. You don't have to live with that fear. Your body is wiser than you think. Even after 60, even after decades of stress, it still responds beautifully to care. It still adjusts. it still heals. It still wants to work with you, not against you. And sometimes, the most powerful changes come from the smallest steps, like adding one simple banana to your breakfast. This is not just about lowering blood pressure. This is about reclaiming your mornings, reclaiming your peace, reclaiming the confidence that your heart is supported and your body is working with you. If you're watching this today, take this as a reminder. Your health is not slipping away. Your age is not a burden. Your body is not broken. You have more power than you realize, and you can start exercising that power tomorrow morning at your breakfast table. If this video brought you hope, clarity, or comfort, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more senior-focused health guidance. Your stories inspire others, and your voice matters in this community. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and take care of your heart, one morning at a time.